Tonight we are just going to quickly make some dinner. I have some broccoli that we are going to first weigh out. Okay. Now we are going to toss this with a little bit of avocado oil and salt. And then we're gonna take these skewers we got at Costco last night and throw them on the grill. So all we need now, we have the foil, we have the measuring spoon for the oil, and I need some salt. By the way, I'm in the middle of making a video for blackened tenders, but Sophia has hit her witching hour, and I'm gonna try and feed Anna before we take Sophia to bed. So now we're just gonna get some avocado oil and measure out about a tablespoon. What's up, Vanessa? What's up, Kelly? Postpartum, is it worth getting into ketosis? I'm afraid I might, but the effort for no results due to hormonal imbalance. I think any time you have a diet that induces a caloric deficit, which is what keto typically does, why people experience weight loss even if they're not even focusing on calories, regardless of your hormones, you're gonna lose weight in a caloric deficit. So if you want to do something that's going to get you to your goal, just do keto and see how your appetite is. If it helps you eat less food, you're going to lose more weight. The hormones have an impact for sure on what your body does with the fat you eat and the carbs you eat and all of that, but it's not more like your hormones are not more powerful than eating 3 reasonable keto meals a day. Like if you eat 3 eggs for breakfast and then a salad with a piece of salmon for lunch, and you don't go crazy like by dumping an entire bottle of ranch dressing on it, and then maybe for dinner you have like a 6-ounce piece of filet with I don't know, like mashed cauliflower, and you don't dump 3 gallons of heavy cream in it, it would be impossible for you to not lose weight, especially if you're not going overboard with like the ranch and the heavy cream and stuff. So go for it. And just know, like, hormones are important. We should focus on that stuff. But at the end of the day, eating less food is going to make you lose more weight than eating more food. And keto is a great way to do that. Okay, so we added the avocado oil. Now we're going to add the salt. And we're just going to toss it around. I bought some avocado cooking spray tonight. So I have to remove somebody from the live. My hand is kind of oily. Hold on, guys. My screen is going to get all messed up, but it's fine. I almost hit block. I almost hit pin comment. You're welcome, Emmy. So we tossed the broccoli around. Now we're literally just going to go out to the grill. If you need bread and healthy carbs, go for it. You don't have to do keto to lose weight. Those foods for me just make it harder to eat less. You know, it's like the reason keto worked so well for me is because you're so much less likely to overeat ribeyes than you are like sandwiches or grilled cheese. Think of how good a grilled cheese is. Think of putting like 3 slices of American cheese, 3 tablespoons of butter inside a bunch of bread, and then grilling it and then having it with a bowl of tomato soup. Man, I could eat 3 of those sandwiches, but I can't eat 3 ribeyes. I would be like stuffed, you know? Okay, so what we're gonna do now is go out to the grill, and I'm taking the ring light with me. These are very straightforward. You literally don't have to do anything. Have you used urine strips before? Do they work? All right, so urine strips for testing your ketones, they're not great because eventually you're going to stop peeing out ketones. So if you're testing more than like a week after starting or 2 weeks after starting, you don't want to use urine strips. If you're in the very beginning of your journey, there's nothing wrong with urine strips. Whoa, the moon is like orange tonight. It looks really cool. Okay, it's so depressing that it's 6:30 and it's dark outside. But anyway, I have to go grab the ring light so you guys can see what I'm doing. I get hungry just eating chicken and vegetables. Yeah, I feel you. Some people feel that way. I feel very stuffed if I eat like 11 ounces of chicken breast. Jewel, the weather is amazing. I went running today and I was sweating. But you're supposed to also incorporate some fats, like instead of just eating chicken breast and roasted carrots, eat chicken, roasted carrots, and half an avocado. And this is something I've never seen anyone else do. I'm the only person I know who does it. But I'm telling you guys, avocado, if it's kind of boring to you, go buy flavored almonds from Walmart. It doesn't matter what flavor, just not the honey ones because those have a lot of carbs. And it's so good if you mix it with your avocado. It sounds super weird, but it's delicious. All right. Wait. Oh, it feels like there's like a flashlight out here. Okay, cool. Now we're just going to turn the grill on. Wait, Anna, you do that with avocados. It's so good, right? Allergic to nuts and avocado. Dang. Alright, so my grill is kind of messy, but it's okay. I'm going to put the foil right here, and we're just going to put the broccoli on top of it. Oh my god, I just touched the flame. Alright, so we're just dumping the broccoli on the foil. Yeah, a lot of people are not going to be into that combination, at least if you've never tried it. Is blue cheese an okay thing to eat? I ask because I like to put blue cheese on an avocado for a snack or midday meal. I've never heard of that combination, but yeah, you can have blue cheese on keto. Okay, I dumped out the broccoli. Now we're going to take out these chicken skewers. And I cook these skewers just as they are, like how I bought them at Costco. Gamma, it's such a game changer being able to barbecue. I'm sorry if you guys hear a bunch of dogs barking. I just put 5 big chunks of broccoli into the air fryer with olive oil and pistachios. I've never heard of that combo. We're talking about combos I've never heard of today. I can't open this. I might have to go get something sharp. Wait. Oh no, this is the worst. When you had a grip on it, but you tore the piece of plastic you were gripping off, so now like I have no choice but to get something sharp. Maybe this will do it. This is not sharp, actually. Man, I have to run inside, guys. 1 second. Alright, I got a knife. And also my grill came with these little things that like cover up the flame, but I removed it for this one because I like how the char I get shows up when you don't cover the flame. It's like little pieces of metal that are like flame coverers. And I don't really have a method for these. I usually just check, and once they start to like blacken a little, I flip them. Alright, now we're just gonna wait. I'm gonna pull my chair around. So today I made 3 reels. Did you blanch the broccoli first? I didn't. Am I supposed to? So today I made 3 reels. The one you saw today of like the inside out salad, I really don't know what to call those. I used to call them deli wraps, but I don't know if that sums it up. I think an inside out salad is like a better way to put it, because the thing is, also, I noticed this since I started tracking as well. But first I'll answer Pam's question. I don't have a problem with lectins, Pam. I don't have a problem with like single ingredients unless those ingredients kick you out of ketosis, like maltitol, maltodextrin, and dextrose. Or if you're like downing gallons and gallons of soybean oil. I think that's also something you don't want to do. But other than that, I don't worry about ingredients. Okay, so back to what I was saying. I made the video today for the inside out salad, and the reason I like this so much is, one, since I started tracking, I realized that the amount of ranch I like on a salad alone is like, I mean, I don't want to talk too much about calories, because when I was first starting my keto journey, I drowned all my salads in ranch, and I still lost weight. I got to my goal, whatever. There's like some magic that happens on keto that I don't know how to explain, where I was doing all of that in the beginning of my journey. I got to my goal. Anyway, now, I still used to do that like just weeks ago, and I was still at a healthy weight. So I'm not saying don't do this. I just want to always make that clarification, because I understand a lot of people are at the beginning of your keto journey. Even if you've been doing keto for 1 year, I still consider that the beginning of your keto journey. But as someone who's done it for 6 years now that I'm tracking, I realized in the past week that I like having a salad with like a cup of ranch on it. I like every piece of lettuce to be drenched in ranch. And if I can't have that experience, because now that I'm tracking, it's like, oh my God, I'm not going to dump this whole bottle of ranch on my salad. So the inside out salad is a perfect solution, because instead of eating a bowl of leaves with like 3 cups of ranch, you can eat the deli meat. Like, it's mostly the meats, you know? It's like the 2 slices of thick deli meat, and then the bacon bits and the cheese and a little bit of ranch and a little bit of lettuce. It's like all of the good stuff without having to have this like lettuce party. So that's why I made that video today. And then I made another one that says something that I think is really important. I actually saw it on like Reddit today. Somebody said, they were like, your current body is somebody else's goal body. And that just really hit me, because it's true. Unless you have like 300 pounds to lose, you know, if you watch like 600 Pound Life or something, or you just like know people who are like in like on the very far end of obesity, like 500 plus pounds, right? A lot of people who are trying to lose weight, trying to follow accounts like mine and start keto, they're like trying to lose 50 pounds, maybe lose 100 pounds, maybe 150. But even that, even like being 275 pounds is the goal of somebody who's like 550, you know? It, like, wherever you're at on your journey is probably the goal for a lot of people, depending on how little weight you have to lose. And even if you have a lot of weight to lose, you're probably the goal body for at least some people out there, you know? So don't take that for granted. And like, that's just something really important to think about. I mean, the goal body for me, when I first started keto, was like not as good as the body I have now. So it's just like, all right, hold on, guys. I have to check on the broccoli. The last thing I want to happen is burn it. So I'm flipping it over. Oh yeah, it's getting a nice char. I didn't think it would cook this fast if it was on foil. I might actually disappoint Anna, because she does not like her broccoli overcooked. She wanted me to like lightly cook it last night. I think I'm just gonna fold this up and put it back in the bowl. I think we're just gonna take the broccoli off. That was like 5 minutes on the grill, but the grill was getting very hot. Okay, I think we can also flip these little chicken skewers. Let's check on them. Oh, I almost dropped it. Actually, no. These are not ready to be flipped. So we're just going to take the broccoli inside. And then let this chicken keep cooking. I'll be right back. I'm taking the broccoli inside. I've also had such a busy day where I'm literally drinking this zero sugar fruit punch just out of the jug. So Anna is basically keto, but she does eat some fruit. She had an apple today. Playing the Jeopardy song while he's away. Yeah, Claudia. Comparison is the thief of joy. Claudia knows what's up. That's such facts, guys. Comparing your journey to somebody else's, it's not worth it. Compare yourself, because I was thinking, I actually have been writing my book, and I completely finished the my story part, which is the bulk of the written book. So the last book had maybe 5 pages at the most of my story. And then it was a lot of informative content written, and then it was recipes and stuff. But this time around, the my story part of my book is 24 pages, and it's not only my story, but I include a lot of advice, tips, and I'll say something about my journey, and then I'll elaborate on how you can apply that lesson to your life. So the my story part is a lot longer than the last book, and today I finally wrote the last paragraph for it. And then I did the voiceover, which I'm definitely going to try and get an audiobook for the new book. And I listened back to it while I was running today. And I'm really excited about it. It's the most excited I've been about my book since I started working on it. How often do you check your ketones? I rarely check my ketones anymore. I just know it's something you kind of learn to feel when you're in ketosis. But if you're at the very beginning of your journey and you're not used to being in ketosis, what I did was I tracked I measured my ketones once every few days, and then once a week, and then once every 2 weeks, and now like that. I can't remember the last time I checked my ketones. It's been a while. All right, I think we're gonna flip over the chicken. What about you guys? How many people watching this actually check your ketones versus are just eating low carb and doing keto, but not really checking your ketones? I think that's most people. Oh, you know what? The skewer that I checked, oh my God, I messed up. The skewer that I checked was not over the hot flames, so I completely burnt all of the other pieces of chicken. Not all of them, but the 2 in the middle are completely burnt to a crisp. So I'm just gonna quickly leave the other ones over the higher flame, and then we're gonna go inside. Dang. I messed up. I guess you should always check the middle one. Claudia, you don't check your ketones either. I just track my net carbs. I know I have to be under a certain amount to lose weight and a certain amount to maintain. Yeah, Jilly. That's like how I've been the majority of my keto journey. How do you check your ketones? So BioCoach or like Keto Mojo or something, you just poke your finger, it bleeds a little. Just thinking about it makes me queasy. I'm not into needles. So every time I checked my ketones was like this moment of like, all right, I'm gonna do it. And you get the needle, you put the stick inside the monitor and you put the stick up to your blood and then it tells you. A lot of people say don't. Wow, okay. So checking ketones is just not a priority for most people. I'm gonna save the live. Are you in ketosis when you're maintaining? Yeah, Julie, I think if you are using keto or any eating plan to lose weight, the most important thing to remember is you can't go back to your old eating habits and expect to keep the weight off. So one thing you can do is gradually eat more carbs and have like a healthier lifestyle than before keto. But if you go back to exactly how you were eating before keto, you will 100% regain the weight. There's a lot of studies on this where it's not hard to lose weight. I think the vast majority of overweight and obese people are going to 100% lose a bunch of weight at least once in their life. But the regain rate is like 97%. So if you've lost 100 pounds and you're super proud of yourself, let that feeling kind of stay with you and then be like, look, if I want to keep this feeling, I've got to keep doing what got me here. Even if that doesn't mean continuing to stay keto, you have to stay eating healthy, because if you just go back to Oreos and hot Cheetos, watching the Kardashians on the couch, you're not going to keep the weight off. Okay, we're ready to go back inside. Claudia, it's very warm here. It's like 80 degrees today. Yeah, Claudia, maintenance is hard. But guys, for a lot of people, I'm telling you right now, if you've done keto for a long time, like 2 years plus, and you're terrified of tracking your calories, and maybe you tried it 6 years ago and you hated it, try it again, because I was shocked at how much easier it was. Once I was keto adapted, my appetite was regulated, my hormones were balanced. I can eat a lot of food and feel pretty full and still be within my goal for the day. But when I was first starting keto, if I would have had like a Frappuccino for breakfast and tried to log that into the app, and then I would be like, all right, I have 2,100 calories left for the day, I would be so screwed, because that high carb breakfast just makes you inhale everything in your pantry throughout the day. So that's something that can really help with maintenance, is like, just because counting calories was miserable the first time you tried it, once you're fat adapted, it might be a lot easier, because your appetite kind of adjusts when you're not like starting your day with a ton of carbs. Okay. And it's not about starting your day with a ton of carbs. It's about starting your day with junk food that's the problem. There are people who can eat oatmeal with a scoop of protein powder in it for breakfast, and they have a regulated appetite. They feel good. They can lose weight, maintain their weight. But it's like, the problem is when you have the Frappuccino with 87 grams of sugar for breakfast. Okay, we're gonna take out everything and I'm gonna show you guys. And we're gonna put it on a plate. So play the Jeopardy music, start a conversation in the comments while I'm away for a second. What did I do with the broccoli? Okay, I found it. Alright guys, I'm gonna have to come out here and I'm gonna have to go back out and clean my mess up, but first we're just gonna make a little plate. Actually, we're gonna make a plate. All right, we put some broccoli on. We're gonna put some chicken on. Ooh, this chicken looks good. The ones that didn't get burnt look really good. The ones that did get burnt do not look great. All right, I'm gonna take a picture of this. All right, this picture looks phenomenal. Wow. Okay, we're gonna call it. We're gonna say that that looks delicious and be done with the pictures. All right, guys. I'm gonna take over daddy duty while Anna eats. I will see you guys tomorrow. I love you. I believe in you. Have a blessed rest of your night. Actually, I'll show you. You guys didn't get to see what it looks like on camera, so I'll show you before we go. I've been dipping this in sugar-free barbecue sauce with this like super hot, the super hot like chili sauce. Yummy, yummy. That was quick. 27 minutes, and I was talking the whole time, so you could probably make this on your own in 15 minutes. If you don't have a grill, just throw them in the air fryer together or on a baking sheet. Super easy dinner. I love you. And if you want some fat to go with it, I noticed that's not a lot of fat. Have half an avocado with some nuts, like I said, or dip it in ranch or something like that, so it's a little more filling. Or coat the chicken in some oil before you cook that. All right, guys. I love you. I believe in you. I'll see you tomorrow.